gets heavy tonight. In a realm where the sun fades behind the fight. Every scar is a story, every tear is a flame. In this game of survival, nothing stays the same. We break, we fall, but we rise again. Through shattered hopes and the cries of men. Through the darkness, through the pain, we'll build again. We'll stand through the rain. The trials may come, but I won't bow. This is my fight and I'll make it somehow. The road is long, the nights are cold, but the dreams I carry burn like gold. In the chaos, I found my place. A spark of hope in the empty space. We've lost so much, we've given more, but through the trials we'll restore. Through the darkness, through the pain, we'll build again. We'll stand through the rain. The trials may come, but I won't bow. This is my fight and I'll make it somehow. Every fall, we learn to stand. Through the darkness, through the pain, we'll build again. We'll stand through the rain. The trials may come, but I won't bow. This is my fight and I'll make it somehow. Make it somehow. Make it somehow.
Hello, welcome to another podcast, episode 73 of Emphyr Search for Steel in Pax Dei. Welcome everybody and Merry Christmas. I hope everybody had a good Christmas and a good time off. At least the weekend is here. And we are moving closer to New Year's, day by day. As well as the solstice has been gone. That means our days are getting longer. Stuff to look forward to, right? All right, today you might notice I'm at the at one of the Petra Dias or days, and I did some exploration, did a little bit of practicing on my combat. And let me check to see. I am out of arrows, so I would show you some combat techniques. Actually, I can. So we'll start off with that, then we'll go into the sciences. What did we achieve this year? 2024. All right, as I do these combat, I've noticed that I do the old biting of the tongue, sports. I guess it's a sports. What do we call that? I used to do it with sports. Anyway. That's what it was. Wow. Alright, let's see. I'm good with food. Looks like I'm good with the Alright, so I go in, and what I'm doing right now is I'm blocking. And you can walk while you're blocking. So what I want to do is I want to grab this guy's attention. These guys are low enough level, so both of them isn't a problem. Shield bash, which I missed, and then I can do a jumping spear attack, or a jab. It does give him a condition. I think it's mostly the condition is that he can't run. But that's one advanced attack, and I'll show you an arming sword attack. Oh, this guy has 2 bows. Luckily, these guys don't. Ah, crap. You gotta always face your opponents. There we go. There it is. So, part of it is moving to a position where you can get them in front of you. And then as you back up, this guy's not really a threat to me. But you get them into positions where you can fight them. Like, I'm going to be exiting this, and there's going to be 2 guys on me. Ah, just mistimed. Timing is everything. So keep that in mind as well. I can do a little bit of, what do you call it? See how I'm behind him? He doesn't see me? That is all strategy. I'm glad they did program that into the game, because it would kind of suck if you couldn't sneak up, but you can. But see, he saw me coming. And I tried to avoid that attack. But he's not really getting through my shield, so I don't really care. These guys are really low level. I'm just showing this for the advanced combat. I'm behind him, notice. He doesn't see me. Very easy. If you can get behind him, and this is important when they're higher level, and I'll show you some higher level combats. I'll go. I was able to attack a Whispering Soul and win. I'm about 90% on those. So I'll go show you him. Wow, he sees me. That's alright. That's alright. There we go. These guys just come from the mess hall or something. There's a lot of tallow here. Now I'm behind both of these guys. Let's see if I can sneak behind in the shadows. That guy's going to be a little bit harder. Let's see if I can sneak up on this guy. And I have shield dash, so... I can't believe I snuck up on that guy. Let's see. That was a little loud falling down that area, so that one made more sense to me. Oh, I can't do that. I have no arrows. And you should always keep run on. And I noticed I just had walk on there. See, this guy's there. I'm not going to be able to sneak up on these guys. So we'll just come up front. Remember, I'm still on the spear because I don't have a sword. I'll change to a sword, and I'll show you some of those. That was interesting. That was interesting. See if I can sneak up on this guy. So you stun him. Now this doesn't really exactly work this way on higher level opponents, so don't think this could be applied on this higher level opponents. It can be, and this is the basics, and this is why I wanted to show you the basics. Just real quick, I was near some really low level Inquisitors. They're not called Justicars. I used to call them Justicars. I don't know if they used to be called Justicars. But I'll go back, I'll get some real armor on, I'll show you some Whispering Soul combat, and I think you'll really enjoy it. But I'll also change up my weapons a little bit and show you a little bit more tactic. On the bear, the bears are pretty easy now, but there is a cadence to it, and I want to show you that cadence. If you get this cadence down, it doesn't matter what armor you're going to wear. Like I can wear this armor as well. So it's not as it's easy, but if you make mistakes, bad things happen quickly. Oh, I don't have any arrows. I was thinking I can work on my skinning, but I can't because I literally was using arrows. I was taking out Inquisitor towers. I was actually going to go into a dungeon, and I realized that with the armor on and with the lack of arrows that I had brought, not a good idea. Not a good idea at all. As we talk about the other two topics tonight, and ones that close out the year 2025, we'll be talking about 2024's top or discoveries in science. And I think you'll enjoy that. I always enjoy those end of the year. We'll talk a little bit about them, and we'll there is a lot about and there's a lot about them that we should really take into account, meaning that the research should be read. However, I'm not reading them. We're just gonna have fun with them tonight and take them as ChatGPT intended. I could ask Grok some follow-up questions, but I'm not gonna read the studies. We're just gonna say we're gonna have fun with it. I'm waiting for there's usually an annoying creature around here. Not that he can hurt me, but not to any great degree. But I hate badgers, mostly because of the scream. The scream sucks. Oh, the other part of combat that I did want to mention is and if I don't mention it, be very observant on how I'm attracting a single enemy with my bow, running if there's multiple enemies, and the only ones I'll really run from is anything in the 16 level, 14 to 16 level, because multiple of those is going to be, I won't be able to take them without significant damage or dying. One of the things the game does bring into account, and one of the things I love about the game, is flanking. You can be flanked by the PvE AI, and in doing so, your shield does not cover that area. Therefore, you take the damage, the full brunt of the attack. You could block the one in front of you, sure, but you're taking the full brunt of the attack from the other we'll just use the other attack. So keep that in mind as you're viewing some of the strategy as I'm moving through the combat. I may not articulate all the steps within that combat, but I will definitely be showing or being, I will maneuver or be maneuvered by those and adapting my strategy depending on my health and my stamina. I will also be using my potions. The Aegis potion is a getaway potion. I've determined the Aegis potion is a getaway. And what I mean by that is the cooldown is like 10 minutes. And it's like, man, I'd rather try to take a health potion within the context of the combat because that cooldown is, I think, let me check real quick. I think it's 45 seconds, so less than a minute. And trust me, combats will last longer than the 45 seconds. The ones I'm going to show you today, especially the bear. I can skin this guy, so you can sneak up on these guys too. Yep, but they turn. I thought I'd get one in there. These guys jump, so it's hard to avoid their attacks. And I'll show you with the bear, you're avoiding attacks a lot of the time, and it's very nice. But you have to be clear on clear on the field of battle. So let me get cleaned up. Let me get some good stuff here. This is bear stew. I can't make it. I bought it. This is autumn heat. Max health is 16. Max stamina is 44. So I would be losing there. I'd be losing there. Really losing everywhere. So I don't really want to bring them along. And the syrup has a fire and poison of 32 protection. So that actually helps with some of my combats. So we'll keep those in mind. I will be here. Let me go put my stuff away. And oh boy, did I get that many? All right. And I got a new crystal, by the way. It's I'll show you it here in a second. And that was from the death of the Whispering Soul. Very hard, and the drops are not exactly perfect. Or they're not every time, I should say. There is a percentage. I think that's all of those. And then I think I can go upstairs real quick. One thing I have to do is I have to finish this house sometime. I did take some damage, so we might as well repair some stuff, right? There we go. I have some of these. That goes downstairs. That goes downstairs. Alright, so I just have alchemy stuff. Okay. Let's see if I can do this, right? Awesome. I made all of those, so they were all... I was able to just absorb those into the chest. Nice. I like my leather armor. It comes with 2 magic abilities. One is to hold people, which is my demon hunter garb. and the other is to run away really fast without loss of stamina. But honestly, it's not really a big deal with the runaway because you have to stand there for 1 second. All right, let's see. Go down here. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna confuse everybody, and I'm gonna go in here because I know I have room here for all of this stuff. And then I'll find a place for those iron ingots. We got a little lag here, so it's hard to control. That's all right though. I think we'll be okay. If it gets too bad, I will stop the advance, so to speak, on the combat tutorial. This is very important what I'm doing because I really want to gather more resources, and I want to ensure that I have room when I come back to store the spoils of war. And that's something for another day, but I do want to get these out. The wheat flour. Right. That's all right. I'll put the wheat flour over here. I'm not ready for wheat flour, but I got a ton of it. It's all right. What I'm really looking for is this, which is the wheat flour. I thought I did rye. That stinks. Oh, I didn't do any rye. Oh, that was rye. Okay. I don't know why it said wheat, or what I thought it said wheat. Take that, some water, and I need to make malt and yeast. Let's take water for now. I can make yeast here. I think malt needs barley, so yeah. And I don't, you know what? I'm gonna put this water over here. Not that, then I need to store water. That's one thing, they made water so abundant in this game. It's really nice. I had 3 wells in the last world because I didn't have near enough water. I was hoping to get my cooking up again, but we are doing a tutorial. So, darn it, I'm going to do the tutorial about that. Nobody showed me this, that's why, and that's okay. It's an MMO. I'm sure somebody would have eventually, but for me, I thought I would pass this knowledge on to everybody, and we would have some fun at the same time. Take that. And I put all my stuff. There we go. And I need definitely bring in an extra shield. I'll bring an extra one of these. It won't be chopping anything down. So let me put that there, and I won't be mining anything. I'm not going that far. But what I will do is I will take some extra weapons. Nothing there. I should have some arming swords. Yes, we will do some arming swords. Because I will be, hopefully, going through a lot of enemies while we do this tutorial. And I'm thinking They made some two-handed spears. That's one-handed. Why not put the two-handed? Can I put it here? Nope. Wasn't in there. It's an arming sword. That's a lot of axes. I'm trying to think of where I put these things. I know I didn't throw them away. Here we go. Two-handed spear. Sleek. There we go. I need to make a two-handed sword, which I got all the materials for. Just gotta go do it. So now we are going to give you a tutorial on different stuff. So let that food sink in a little bit. And I am going to go for bears first, and then we'll head to the Whispering Souls second. And then we might get some Inquisitors third. Hoping I would be able to get a few more tasty treats. I gotta stop running. Holy crap. I'm like all over the place. Alright, so we should be good. For now. Oh, arrows. Almost forgot. Yeah, this lag shouldn't be a problem for me. Shouldn't be. And since I'm attacking stuff, I'm going to take 4 groups of... I'm going to take 200 arrows. And here we go. Before I forget, I have got to set my zone. Or set... There. So when I speak, I'm speaking to the entire server. I'm going to take a sip of Zevia every once in a while. Not a sponsored spot. All right. Part of the adventure is traveling. And I'm going to go against some black bears and some gray bears. Both are fine. And remember, pro tip, run through the border. Keep the run on at all times, and you will sprint continuously. Or not the run, excuse me, the sprint button. And you will sprint to your destination. Just do not take your finger off of your sprint button and don't jump. You can jump into the water, but don't use the jump button. It will be fine. Keep your sprint button pressed the entire time. All right. So before we go, grab this. Actually, this is where the arrows help. Oh my god. I'm just going to take a potion right now. I forgot to bring some. All right. This is a bear that I can't hit. There we go, gray bear. It ran away from me? That's a first. Usually they charge at you. There we go. There we go. You get as many arrows as you can into them. Change and then run. See how he attacks? He'll attack. He'll attack. Alright, now
what we're going to do is circle him and not try to get too close to him. When he does the headshot, you try to get 2 shots in there. And this is how it goes, the entire combat. You will get hit, and like I said, I don't need this armor. This is for the souls. This is not for these guys. I should go challenge some Zebians, because I really need to defeat some of those guys. Oh, almost. And then you're gonna use... See how I didn't get out of there in time? You gotta get out of him, out of his range, and just kind of wait for your cooldown times. Each weapon has a different special ability, and each cooldown time gets better with the more advanced weapon that you create. Oh, I didn't want to take that hit. Bears do a lot of damage to your shield when they hit. But this is basically the... Oh! Ah! Thought I killed him. Now, 2 things on that combat that you really want to do is you want to ensure that when you're circling, you don't get in too close. That's a definite. You will get mauled if you get too close. The second thing that you want to do is you want to ensure, really, that there we go. There's nothing else around you, because that's all you need to do is have something join your little fray and take your eyes off of the bear. What you want to do is try to jockey for a position. Like right there, I'm not in a good position, so I'm going to back away. And then I'm going to sidestep and then get back into that side position for the bear. Keep going. Put blood on the grapes I'm about to enjoy after this slaughter. And look for the combinations. You cannot do this with wolves, by the way. Wolves are way too fast. You're gonna have to shield from them. And I can do this to brown bears as well. So, no matter what leather armor I'm wearing, I am going to be able to use this technique. Ah, see, I went too far in. If he's headbutting, I should be on the side. If he's swiping, I need to be away from him. Ah, that was my fault. I was in too far. I only took 2 hits to his shield. And the reason we want to and really... Oh, I need these grapes. Just because I fought for him. You keep hitting the wrong button. I want to start walking. So I can gather this. Grapes are used for a couple different things, but I'm really trying. I think I still can get experience points with my cooking. So, yes, those happen. I don't need the yellow onions. So one of the things that we have to, when you're this far away from your home or in an adventuring area, you want to ensure that you have the stuff and the durability to last you your adventure, because you won't be able to take or fix your equipment when you're in the middle of an adventure. You need somebody's house, and they have to be at a certain level in order for you to reap the benefits. I had to sprint away from that. There we go. I was in too far. Gotta get on the side of him. There we go. Come up with those combos on your own. Oh, you don't want to go in too early, because you'll get an unshielded attack on you, because you're quote-unquote attacking at the same time, even though it doesn't seem like you are. So keep that in mind as well. And this gives you experience in your weapon, a lot of experience in your weapon, so keep that in mind. When you get really good, you'll be able to tear into these, whoever it is. But know your key placement, and if you're not uncomfortable with the current key placement of the shortcuts for those attacks, you want to change them, of course, so they're comfortable and natural. Right now I hit him with my ooh, I got away from that. Okay. I was ready to take it down. Okay. Alright. So we're good there. Let's go get some lost souls. Or whispering souls. So we'll jump over here. Gotta be very careful. Now that we're on this island, we're in the... I can't remember what biome it is, but these guys are hard to see. Day or night, these guys are hard to see. And the boars in here are going to be a strategic nuisance. So you need to get rid of the boars as you're going through. Because they will be a pain in your butt. Because they do at least 17. I should be walking through here. There is nothing to gather here from my last walks. So, honestly, this is just, there's a board. Okay. See, it's an old board, so it's going to be a tougher. I got lucky there. Alright. You'll see what I mean by the whispering souls are hard to see. As I round the corner, I know there's two. What I want to do is maintain the high ground so I can maintain visual. See, now I see the boar right there. I can see another boar on to my right. Yeah, there's a lot of old boars here.
Alright, those are the first ones. They should be coming into view. Should be on my left. I'll be running initially. If I can get one, I'm looking to draw one over. See him? Yeah, you can barely see them. They're in the distance there. Make sure I'm in a good area to fight. Ah, there they are. I'll try to put them center screen. Yeah, you see them? There's one. Oh, they were perfectly. Let's see if that was close enough. That was both of them. And this is why you get rid of the boars. Ah, damn it. What I want to do... There we go. Oh, see how I went right into his shot? I want to dance around him, and I'm looking for his combo. And right now he's backhand. There it is. Man, that is a deadly combo. Oh, I missed it. Oh, came back. Oh. There we go. My spear went up. That's good. There's 1, 2, 3. Ah. There we go. That is one of the hardest battles in the game for me right now because of my weapons. And I was able to do that because I didn't run into that frickin' boar. And that would have sucked. Doing 18 with that now. I should switch to my sword, but I'm not going to. Alright, so now I have one left over there. They usually travel in pairs, so I can get this one. This one I can actually fight in this area. Again, looking for boars, because I'm not going to be able to retreat with this guy. Cover the... I get a look for... See him? See how hard they are to see? That's why these lands are so deadly. Ah. The backhand is just a one-shot. 1, 2, 3. Every once in a while you can avoid them, but don't count on it. Oh, I thought he was dead. I got nothing for it but experience. That's alright. But this is how hard these guys are. And I'm lucky I have this armor on. Because, yeah. Oh. Ah, crap. And it's... Oh,
was lucky there. Oh my god. That took forever. And that is why doors are so dangerous. Especially when you have other whispering souls somewhere in the vicinity. There he is. Oh, he's 26. Oh. Oh, damn. Gotta run. Gotta run until I know I'm safe. I'm probably safe. That guy is really powerful. I don't think I encountered him before. Let's go back up here. Okay. So that's Whispering Souls. I almost died. That's okay, though. That was the whole point of the exercise. And I didn't get anything really good, but I did get a combat skill. Hand spears, 38. So my swords are 33, my great swords are 39. So what I'll end up doing is I'll take this and switch it with that. So I can get my swords up and we'll go fight some higher level Inquisition. Oh, by the way, if you haven't noticed, they got rid of that sound. That clang sound. Yeah, that was annoying as hell. Alright, so here what we're going to do is we're going to split the middle. And we're going to fight the bear first. Because I don't want to fight the humans just yet. I want to come in at them at a different angle. There. Now that he's turned away from me, I can get by him. And into this area, which I know is fairly safe. And I can get my hit points back to where they should be. Check if anybody's around. And then we'll do the same thing with the sword. Sword comes in closer though, so you have to be better equipped. The sword does more damage though. I took the damage because I wanted to get that fourth shot in, because the fourth shot's always you're trying to do a kill shot. Not worth it a lot of times, but every once in a while. There we go. Alright. Now we'll do some Justicars. So I think you guys are getting a good feel for it. Notice how I didn't use too many unique maneuvers of control left mouse key, control right mouse key. And that's a palm hit for my keyboard, and I really like it. These guys I can usually take out with just arrows and running. Every once in a while, the AI goes crazy, though. Ow! Alright, fine. See the combo there? And I can avoid the hit, so I don't have to use my shield if I don't need to. Any kind of Justicar, Zebian, anything that is intelligent, you can get gold from. Oh. They have this 3 attack you have to be wary of. It's not detrimental to you, but you really gotta be aware of it. Aware of when the attack is. Now these tents, like at the beginning of the game, notice how I just went in? And these, they're 16s. So I really got to be careful only to draw out 1 or 2. Oh, crap. Ah, man. That was my own fault. And there we go. I took the 18 there. I didn't have to, but I did. And that was my own fault. I should have not taken it because I had the opportunity to. Sometimes you have, let me set my reason. Look at your stamina. You get a feel for the combat. Let's see how many I draw out. There we go. Let's see which one goes back in. And then I'm going to take out my stuff, spiral in. Remember your stab. Ah, I didn't think he was doing that already. Man, twice in a row. That was my own fault. Ah, I did it again. I saw him doing the 3 and I'm like, oh my goodness. This guy's just like doing the 3 all over him. All over me. That's alright. Oh, just a quick shout out if anybody heard the new song on the intro. That was written, produced, and directed by me with the help of Suno AI. Ah. Since I brought the arrows, I might as well use them. Man. Wow. Did he just do 30 to me? I'm letting my shield take a lot of damage here. I don't need to. Alright. That was at the end, I got a little bit more impatient, and that was my fault. That shouldn't have happened that way. That was completely my fault. But this is the advanced combat, right? So I'm taking out, doing a little bit more damage, taking out the Justicars a little bit easier. Now let me go down. I think there's one more in there. Oh, no. Okay, cool. So now I just get to beat up on these scouts. I don't like where I'm fighting, but that's fine. You want to hesitate, and it's counterintuitive, but as you're running, you just don't want to keep running. You want to... Oh. Hesitated too long. There's a good shot of the combo. You don't want to do that every time, but it's not a bad choice for some instances. Really? My shield lose integrity that fast? Okay. I didn't think I had it out that quick, but okay. That was a thing. And as you can see, I'm getting more and more gold pieces that you can put into your chests, so you do not have to carry around this gold. The terrain does not work in your advantage, or toward your advantage. Mostly because you can't see your target. See where he's gonna aim. Oh, I killed him with... That's sad. I am not sure where they are. They are nowhere near me. He's in all... Oh, what? Alright, now this one, I think the best strategy here is to take out the bear first. No, seriously? Just run. I'll take this guy. This guy likes large swings. Oh, I missed my thrust. That sucks. Man, he's tougher than he looks. I tried to do an ability. Man. Oh my god. I just totally miscalculated every facet of that fight. Every facet was just absolutely done. Probably mostly because I didn't know what was going on. Because I thought I was only bringing the bear. There's blackberry in there. That's all right. Let's do this for the bear. There we go. There we go. I was in deep. Gotta go backward. There we go. There it is. And I think everybody at this point is getting an idea of how to take these combats. Even with the armor I did two. I wanted to only do one. I took the damage, but I wanted to get that fourth strike in there. A little greedy. There we go. Wow, that sounded terrifying. He was dying. Alright, let's see. I have one more area. Two more areas to clear. I think I can clear them if I only invoke the wrath of... Ooh. I did. That was my fault. I waited for his backswing. Yeah, that was my own fault. I don't know why I'm trying to rush these. Hills are harder. And it is a terrain thing. It really is a terrain thing. You gotta pick your terrain, where to fight, when to fight. Well, these things do matter in this game. It's a really cool game in that aspect. Let me see if I want to come out this way. There's a bear down there? I thought I killed that bear. I'll take this guy. There we go. Let's get a little bit higher ground. He should be firing back. He's level 16. See how that just jumped. That's alright. I'll take this guy down here. How did he get me? Oh, and then I doubled down on the mistake. Did you see that? The one thing about the spear is it's very quick and it's jabby jabby. So if you can... Wow. Wow, that's the third attack. How many special attacks does he get? That's Meadowsweet extract. I don't really need it. Although I don't need that. I don't know why I'm carrying Flint around. And I don't know where that frickin' bear came from. I thought I killed it already. You should give me bonus points for being able to hit this guy. Oh, There we go. There we go. Ah, come on. Really? You didn't die yet? Not dead yet? Oh, did you see him disappear? There we go. You died for your country. Well done. Bear meat is always good, so depending on if I want to do another combat with this bear, but I really don't. Ah, they're respawned over there too. Might have to. See, this is the problem with respawning and being in the thick of it. There's a lot of black bear around here. I gotta remember that. But I will take this guy. Try to get these both. There we go. Run toward him. And I gotta remember my cooldown. They really aren't great at hitting you. Damn. I totally missed him. Yeah, I took the damage. You probably saw that. What am I dropping here? I know I'm getting crack locket. I really don't need that, so crack lockets are worth it for me. There we go. What's that? Gold ingot. That's well worth it for me. I don't know what they're used for, but it's well worth it for me. Alright, so that's combat in a nutshell. So welcome to the world of Pax Dei. You saw a couple different weapon styles, and I think that was enjoyable for a lot of people. And hopefully you came out of that with a little bit of what's a good word for it? Insight. Hopefully you came out with good insight. And is this barley? So I'll actually pick it up. That's O. Oh, that's right. Alright, so we'll head back. So, this year, 2024, what happened in the world of sciences? Well, there was a new drug targeting amyloid plaques to slow disease progression. What disease was that? It got FDA approval, called Kinsula, or Danabamab? I don't know. It's Latin. Alzheimer's disease advances. So hopefully, this attacks the plaque that binds itself to the receptors that creates the dementia. It has promise. It did get the studies demonstrate nearly 90% of the diagnostic accuracy for Alzheimer's. So that came out of it. Early detection is great for this disease. Some people, and I'm not a doctor, look it up though. Some people feel that Alzheimer's is the diabetes type 3. Diabetes type 2, of course, is you're becoming insulin resistant. After you're insulin resistant, you can reverse it, but it takes a lot of work. I'm not a doctor. However, I've done it. So there is that. Now I'm always careful and want to ensure that I don't become insulin resistant again. I never want to become insulin resistant again. It's horrible. When you call them treats, they're treats. And once in a while, things. Let's see. I was just checking how many bears I killed. Looks like 5. Okay. HIV prevention breakthrough. I didn't know about this. Antiviral injection administered biannually, showing 100% efficacy in preventing new HIV infections among African women. That's cool. I'd love this. I'd love to see that. That was one of the new diseases as I grew up. People were terrified of it. Princess Di had a famous Diane had a famous moment where she hugged an HIV patient. I think that really brought it home that the people that had it were not contagious just by hugging. And she broke some barriers with that. And I'm glad she did that. Let's see. AI in protein structure prediction. What does that mean? AlphaFold 2 by Google DeepMind accurately predicts structures of virtually all known human proteins, revolutionizing biomedical research. That is amazing. I don't think I can stress with, and I have a layman's understanding of this. I don't think I can stress the what that means to bio research. And keep in mind, everything we do on bio research will help us in astrobiology as well, because we'll have new tests to perform, hopefully not invasive, with alien life forms, if we ever find them on, say, Mars, right? So lots of good things come from Google DeepMind, and if they can keep it accurate, more power to them. That's going to be amazing. Looking to see what I need to put over here. Here we go. But yeah, I'm telling you, the AI is going to be revolutionary, and I don't take the pessimistic viewpoint as much as certain people, and that's fine. That's just my choice. I don't think it's something to be feared. I don't. But we can get that. We'll have a whole podcast based on AI. Let's see. Still putting away stuff. Okay, is there any food in there? No. Got wool and... Alright, so let's go upstairs. I don't like walking around my house in my full armor. How's your plate doing? Oh, I'm in full plate doing some house chores. Let's see. Nope. And now I can distribute this among... Seriously? I really want them to advance the selecting the inventory, and if you try to apply something in your personal inventory to the chest inventory, then it should be added to the remainder, or added to the chest, and the remainder stays in your inventory. There we go. That should do it. But even now, it's not doing what I wanted to do. And yes, they have to program it to do that. So there is that. Let's see, we're good there. No other cloth. I got leather. I really got to get more leather. What are we looking at? So I need wrought iron buckles, wrought iron studs. I got all that. Leather bands and leather springs. So that's boiled. Boiled leather. There we go. So we'll just do that. Oh. We'll take this out. And I do another one. It's alright. Take this. Put that in there. Let's see, I get alchemy. That's the next stop. Then I'll put on my home gear. Alchemy. Oh, I got another piece there. I'm looking through my microphone. Someday I'll show you my setup. But looking through my microphone is I am not Superman as much as I want to be. Parkour! Alright, let's see. Just that. And I'll put the other two metals in my smithing chest. Really gotta start building this house again. Alright. I know I'll be able to do that. And this is iron. Oh, cool. Awesome. Now I will get into my normals, or what I call my house schools. I need the leather pants, need the shoes, need that. And I think that's it. There we go. And then we turn around. Equipment. Take off all the layers of armor. There we go. Now I'm on my house equipment. This is where I can see my jewelry. So, yes, I do this on purpose. Also for a little role playing as well. If somebody stops by and will say, hey, well, let me get my armor on before we go adventure. It sounds cool, right? And I'm taking out all the weapons so I can do house chores easier. There we go. And I should bring down some potions. Well, maybe I'll make some. All right. Let's see. What else is on there? We did 3 out of 20. Let's see. We have Mars exploration, discovery of the Freya castle. The Perseverance rover identifies a unique black and white striped rock, providing insights into Mars's volcanic history. Very cool. Laser communication milestone. This is going to be huge. NASA's deep space laser record. Successful transmission over 290 million miles, enhancing data rates for future Mars missions. I can't impress upon you enough how this is going to revolutionary. It's not subspace yet. We're not at subspace. But we're close to it. For arrows. Now arrows go into the other area. I get distracted. I get distracted so easily. There we go. Cool. That's what I was out. I was after walk. There we go. Alright, so a new antibiotic class targeting LPXH protein, discovery of compounds effective against a multi-drug resistant bacteria, offering hope in combating antibiotic resistance. Good, good. Quantum computing. Well, let me pontificate on that last one. The new antibiotic class is pretty cool. The antivirals will be better. Remember, don't take antibiotics. I'm not a doctor. For bacterial infections, ask your doctor. Does it make sense? I bet you they say no. And we'll get out of that combating antibiotic resistance. We wouldn't have to combat it if we don't use our antibiotics like candy. Quantum computing progress. Advancements in quantum algorithms, development of more efficient algorithms, bringing practical quantum computing closer to reality. Google just, I think the DeepMind or Google just did a quantum computing exhibition where it was just they went off the rocker with this one. They were like, this is so grand. This is like tapping parallel universes. If it does, that's cool, but I don't think we're there yet. But that's an amazing. Quantum computing is going to be, it will ignite the singularity for AI. Quantum computing will be the realization. And think about the most powerful gaming computers in the palm of your hands. As a matter of fact, not a quantum computer, however, NVIDIA came out, I want to say it's NVIDIA, came out with a $249 computer that does 10 trillion calculations per second. And it's in the palm of your hand. This is just we are moving further and further into the future where everything's on your wrist. AI controls the internet, polices the internet. There might be dueling AIs. People are going to have their personal AI. There's going to be combat AIs. There's going to be librarian AIs. I'm telling you, we're going to that future. Let's see what else is going on here. CRISPR gene editing milestones. Clinical trials, successful application of CRISPR in treating genetic disorders, marking a new era in personalized medicine. Come on. This is going to be amazing. Think of actually editing the genome and repairing it. CRISPR might actually not only get rid of disease, but, and I really see that as genetic diseases go away. They just, you can edit them away. I don't know if CRISPR is able to do it, but our knowledge in that field of gene editing is going to be exponentially advanced because of this. We could theoretically be able to edit our genes for a certain amount of time and live forever, or really long time, like 300-400 years old. And quality of life. That is the big key for living that in that long. You have to have quality. If you don't have quality of life, talk to me later. Because I'm not going to live to 700 years old and be just a blob in a bed, you know what I'm saying? No. Nope. Not going to do it. Large cross. Let me see what I need. I do need to make another sword, but let's see what sword I need. This is a basic wrought iron, but I need a steel pommel, steel sword blade. So this thing's out of my reach. It says wrought iron, but it's not. I'm really good with this. I really want to be able to make this so bad. Let's see what my armor is. And just a game tip, I'm looking for the least amount, the most amount of experience points for the least amount of materials. So if I want to make that, see how expensive it is? 12 leather bands, 6 iron buckles, right? That's pretty expensive. Here I don't have these. This is I wonder if this needs a high priest, because I have been killing inquisitors left and right. So, all right, let's see. What do these take? That takes a lot of stuff. These take Blow leather. I think I got the Van Brandt's 2. Van Brandt's 2. Let's see what we got here. 14, 14, 14. And this one, oh, not this one. This one is 28, 28, 28. Huh. Hmm. 28, 28. Let's see what I got. I should memorize this. So 15, 15, 15, 28, 28, 28, 6. But I didn't wear these. I wore... Yeah. Alright, let me make the shoes. The shoes and the Van Brandts. Alright, so if I need the shoes, the Van Brandts is going to be oiled generic leather, wrought iron buckles. I need wrought iron buckles and wrought iron studs and wrought iron sheets. Okay. So a lot of wrought iron. Alright, so I need wrought iron studs. So wrought iron studs take a wrought iron bar. So we're not gonna. What we don't do is we take all this wrought iron, but we're not gonna put it on. Just create the amount of bars you need, right? We'll do 10 of these. Because I think the wrought iron studs are in levels 50, or batches of 50. Yeah, so let's do 2 stacks of 200. And that should satisfy the studs. Now I need to make the buckles. Actually, I'm gonna make 1. That's a lot of freaking studs. Okay. Oh, I need the buckles. The buckles are over here. And then you just do a search. Buckle. I need sheets and iron wire, so I just need sheets. I have plenty of iron wire. That's not what I was looking for. Sheets, there we go. And here's where I usually make the mistake. When I don't look at the ingredients
Alright, so wrought iron takes wrought iron sheets. That's not what it is anymore. So I definitely need wrought iron sheets. However, I need wrought iron buckles. So I need wrought iron buckles and wrought iron sheets. So I'll just make... What I'll do is I'll make 50 sheets, so I don't have to look at this as I'm making them, and we can go on with our conversation. Here we go. All right. So, discovery of the hidden oceans. Outer solar system moons. Evidence of subsurface oceans on moons like Europa and Enceladus, expanding the search for extraterrestrial life. Actually, we've known about this. I guess we gain more evidence or more substantial evidence. I wouldn't call it a discovery. Let's see. Ancient tree fossil unearthed. A 350 million year old tree fossil discovery of a well-preserved tree fossil from the Mississippian period. Okay. Providing insights into early terrestrial ecosystems. I didn't know about that. Cool. Where did they find it, though? Don't. Advancement. We'll look it up later. Advancements in green chemistry, sustainable catalysts, development of eco-friendly catalysts for industrial processes, reducing environmental impact. What does that mean? What does that mean? We'll do a little bit more research. Oil, like normal oil, is sustainable catalysts. I don't know what catalysts. What did they talk about? Are they talking about acids? I don't know. CAR T-cell therapy expansion, autoimmune disease treatment, application of CAR T therapy beyond cancer, offering new hope for patients with autoimmune disorders. Cool. Liking that. Discovery of new snake species. I know my wife won't like that. In the Himalayan region, identification of a new snake species named after Leonardo DiCaprio, highlighting biodiversity in the Himalayan. Why would that? Did he find it? I don't know. Oh, we're done making it. I thought maybe. All right, so we need buckles, iron wire. I think I have iron wire. I don't know if it's wrought iron wire or iron wire. Ooh. Goody. That means I can make some buckles. How many buckles can I make? 25. And I get 5 per. That'll give me. Quick, 125. Do I want to do that? Yeah, I'm gonna have to make more sheets anyway. All right. I need buckles. Advances in stem cell biology, organ regeneration, breakthroughs using stem cells for regenerating damaged organs, paving the way for future therapies. This would be amazing, and I think they found a way as well to reprogram cells into stem cells, so you don't need these stem cells inherently. You can use these stem cells or turn another type of cell into a stem cell, which is kind of stem cell. This is going to be component of, now we have a genealogy component, and now we have a stem cell component which repairs failed organs. I'm telling you, we're headed to 300-year-old, 400-year-old societies. It's interesting if you apply it to fantasy games. Humans live to be about 180 to 100. I think halflings are the same, just a little over 100, and then you have dwarves, which live quite a few years.
past that. So we're in the dwarven type of age range, and then of course elves, depending on where you are fed your science fiction, they could be eternal, or they could just be long lived, like thousands and thousands of years. Very cool. Very, very cool. Exoplanet interior insights. Webb telescope observations, first glimpse into the interior structures of distant exoplanets, enhancing our understanding of planetary formation. That is cool. No matter how you think planetary formation has occurred, still very cool. Very cool. And we could talk about that. That's a whole conversation. Discovery of black hole triple. Gentle black hole formation. Identification of a black hole trio, providing evidence for a less violent formation process. I'm a conspiracy theorist on this one, guys. To be honest, black holes have evidence for sure. However, I don't believe they're the end-all, be-all of explanation. Because if you look at Sagittarius A, they did a magnetic crush section, and it looks like a magnet. It's wicked. It's wicked. But anyway, we'll talk about that theory. But I'm glad they're finding these things in the sky that they can't explain, but they're finding ways to explain it through mathematics and philosophy, essentially. The world's largest genome sequenced. The fern species. Sequencing of a fern genome with 50 times more DNA than humans. Offering insights into planet evolution. Interesting. Plant evolution, not planet. Jeez. Advancements in AI-driven robotics. Let's see. Advancement in development of robots with improved decision-making capabilities, expanding application in various industries. Well, yeah. Yeah, I think enhanced autonomy through AI-driven robotics makes sense. We created the robots to do tasks that were so menial and so repetitive that it would damage human psyche and physicality. But having robots be able to discern a defect before operating the procedure on it is pretty cool. That's pretty cool stuff. All right, so what else do we have left? I think leather is all we have left. I need leather bands and oiled leather. Some leather bands and leather bands. Leather bands. I only need one boiled leather, but I thought I had some more over there. And these wrought iron. What? Well, I guess I need them for the for up here as well. Okay. Let me look. Boiled generic. Generic. I need leather bands. That's only 3. Let's make some more leather bands. Leather bands. I'll make so I get 20 out of this. Make a couple. That's good enough. Yeah, let's see what I can do with that.
There we go. This is how you make your armor, and this is how you go find the resources and you put it together. You just need one of these. Come on, baby. Yes! That's 19. What is this? Oh, I already had it. That's alright. Put it over here. So I thought it said 28, but it was the same name, so. Must have read that wrong. I already have those. Iron sheets. What is that? Wrought iron wire and linen cloth. Remember, I'm looking for the cheapest one I can get. And I don't see any of these being cheap. No, because I use the helmet. The helmet is the headwear. I do 20 there, and that's 15. So the helmet's much better. I think I have the leg plates. Now, I'm at 21, and I really need to advance this. So what's the cheaper one? Is this the cheapest? It's actually pretty cheap. Or is that cheap? Let me see how much linen cloth I have. I don't even think I have linen cloth. Rough linen cloth. I do. Rough, fine linen, linen string. Rough. String, so let's do this while we're here. There we go. Throw linen cloth, rough linen cloth, so I don't need that. Do I have any linen cloth? I don't think so, because that was I was just entering that area of the skill set as we were leaving the other world, so I can go collect it easy enough. Wrought iron wire. That should do me there. Oh, that's iron. I just realized that. Nah, it's not gonna do me any good. Wrought iron. Iron. So I do have one. Alright. Look at all that light up. I can make 5 of those, or 1 of those. 5 of those. I'll just put them for sale. As I'm gonna get a couple thousand experience points, I think. Yeah. And I'm almost guaranteed the actual. How much is that? That's less.
less cost. Just about the same experience. Okay, let's see. Discovery in new bacterial toxins, infection control, identification of novel toxins that could be the key in fighting infections, leading to new therapeutic approaches. Okay, our medical advancing. Nice. We need run iron wire. Not iron wire. Iron wire. Not iron wire. Looking. There it is. I'll be selling these. I don't need them. I think there's going to be stacks of 20. So we'll do a couple stacks. So using toxins to fight infection or to repair or use for healing is not unheard of. It's actually a pretty common practice in ancient times. You'd use a poison in order to overcome some type of ailment. All right, let's see what else. Breakthroughs in material science, room temperature superconductors, for progress in developing materials that exhibit superconductivity at room temperature, revolutionary in energy transmission. That's going to be huge, huge, huge. Absolutely, just huge. So let's see what 2025 brings us. I think it'll bring us a lot of good stuff. AI being probably the biggest breakthrough of 2023. Now, O3 in GPT model is breaking records. DeepMind is breaking records. AMD is crafting chipsets and product for $249. NVIDIA doing the same. Or I think NVIDIA is the $249. Point being is, it is NVIDIA. But the point being is you can have your own ability to create an AI in your home for $250. Absolutely insane, right? Absolutely insane. What are we going to price these at? Let's start at 30. I'll do 30. Because I will not use these. These will be 40 because they take more materials. Really, pricing is the Wild West so far because we haven't gotten a merchants group together to set prices, so everybody does their prices a little bit differently. I don't think I'll ever sell these because of where I am, which is fine. I'm okay with that. And we'll just, there we go. But now I have all of these things accounted for, right? Well, let's back over here. And like I said, the cheapest thing you can make for the most experience, right? Everything else is fairly expensive. Linen cloth is where I'm gonna be. All right, let's go collect some linen while we talk about AI in the future with gaming going into the home stretch of the podcast. What do I want to do? I want to take this. And I'll put all my materials in this one. That's what I'll do. And then I'll put those away and so get into my traveling garb since I don't have to leave the home valley. I shouldn't encounter anything too difficult. But I also want to carry as much as possible. There we go. I don't know how many of those we can actually do. I'm gonna need to make some lights out here, I think. Yes. Very much so. Let me figure out how to do that though. I have a couple of ideas in my head. That'll look pretty cool. And let's see. My travel garb is these. There we go. And then I will take my sword and my shield, my axe, and that. And then I will need my bow, because I always take my bow. I'll need to get some arrows, but I don't want to take too many arrows. Aegis potion. And I think I'll get some more healing. Not that I'll need it, but let's see. Well lit. I like it. There we go. Should make more here. Silver. I need there's full. Oh, I think I need glass. Glass, vial, small vial, large vial, large vial. That vial and that vial. I think I just need normal vials for this one. And I should be able to make my fine potion of healing. All four. So, nope. That sucks. At least I picked up a lot. Glass is the key here. Fool's wood cap extract I can make more of. It's the vials that take the most time. Alright, well, 15 will do. That'll do. Here we go. Perfect. I don't know. Oh, wait. There we go. Grab some arrows. Maybe I'll just get one stack. I shouldn't need more than 50. I'll show you what I'm getting here. I'm getting flax, so I need arrows now. It's because reasons, I suppose. Oh, little lag. Little lag. There we go. I think I'm gonna have to kill one thing. I don't really need arrows though. Kill it. Let's keep my down. I don't know where that sound came from, but okay. And
Am I still running or am I walking? I'm walking. And I'm walking and I'm walking. Okay. So AI transforming the games that are going to come out in 2026, because the games for 2025 were already in production. I don't think anybody's going to stop production for 2026 or 2025 to add AI into the game. The way AI has just leaped and bounded over um, the actual um, itself in the last year. So they would have had to adjust themselves a lot, right? So where I'm going with that is 2026, we should get the AI to at least run, or in MMOs, it'll be the position of the AI to create and maintain NPCs. NPCs will no longer be static. They won't be, they might not be at their shop at a certain time because they go home to bed, or they're cooking, they're cleaning, they're going to the shop. These are things that are going to just elevate the game experience so much. And I can't wait. Can you imagine in Pax Day they are programming NPCs? I wish they would. That populate a village, and that village has a farmer, has a blacksmith. Maybe not as good as us, but and you might want him static, or he can only reach a certain level, right? But point being is that the NPC exists in the ecosystem of the town. I just think that that would be brilliant. That would be awesome. And I think a lot of people would be just really happy being able to interact with certain aspects of the game like that, especially if you frequent a shop, or you talk to the mayor, or the local constable, that kind of thing. I'm not going to go that far. I will die if I go down that far. Ah, come on, really? Oh, dead. Yep. I knew I was dead there. Where am I? I got greedy. That's alright. It's not like I'm 26 million miles away. That was a funny. I thought I was doing the walk of shame. Well, actually, I can pick this up on the way. I was after in the first place. It's not like I'm gonna be. There we go. I'm just glad I died close to my body. Yes, and I'm doing this on purpose. I don't want to come back here for it. I took 220 hit points of damage from that fall. Or health points. Health levels. It's actually survived on certain foods. Obviously not the ones I've eaten, but it does actually bear some mindful thought. Not that I would try to jump from. Jesus. And this is one of the things I do like about the game. And I'll just grab it.
not gonna fall again for no apparent reason. There we go. There we go. And everything's back. Thought that was out of range, but you know what? We have to test the boundaries, right? We have to test the boundaries. It's only one. Walk away. Okay. The bad part about that is all the food that you eat is fun. So that's alright. So yeah, AI would be just really cool. It just would be absolutely insane if they did it right. I'm looking to find out if there's any more around. I don't like how they put my food. Okay. I can't drop it off the bridge. That'd be cool if I could drop it off the bridge. I didn't need it. Alright. I'm just looking for more flax. I think I can, yeah, I can fit plenty more. As a matter of fact, I'll need that. Alright. Where are you, flax? Any up here? Maybe. Maybe. Nope. I like the violins coming in like, ooh, you're in a forest. There might be dangerous things around. Never. Not being able to see anything kind of sucked. And lagging doesn't bode well for me. Nothing there. I couldn't build my house in these forests because the trees go through your walls. I hate that. It's one thing the devs need to fix. Usually these things are in fields, so I'm trying to get to the field. I think there's one up here. Not that I can't take them, I just don't like to. Let's see if I can buy them. Eh. Really? No flags this far? Somebody up there? I know of. This is going back over to my area. My area seems to have the most. I'm okay with going back to my area. There's some.
I'm in like the Taylor's neighborhood, I would say. Maybe I gotta do some tailoring. It would be interesting to actually live in this time and having to farm flax. That's the other thing. I would literally just farm it. I would bring seed back, and I would shake some seed off, so I wouldn't lose the flax that's in the wild, but I would go back and I would just farm it. So AI, and this is the other part about AI in games that would be really cool, is the fact that if you gave even a portion of that AI into the Inquisitors or into the Whispering Souls or, you know, any enemy, right? Like boars would run away at a certain damage level. They'd be like, I ain't sticking around. That would be kind of cool, in my opinion, where you'd have to have a bow to be able to down something like that. The deer would behave a lot like they do now. They just run. But these are really cool aspects of the game that I think would be just incredible with AI. And you could have a friend, right? An NPC friend. And if the one thing I would love to do is the NPCs have children, right? Eventually those children grow up. That'd be just an absolute cool part of the game. The other part of the game that would be kind of cool is it dead? Yeah, it's dead. Somebody might be out looking for flax at the same time. The reason why you wouldn't skin them for? Don't know. There we go. There's some. There we go. What are you know what are some of your thoughts on AI? I'll even put it in the chat because that's just to me it's the next evolution of the video game, especially with if the servers that they use nowadays, like the server that Pax Dei uses has to be pretty new, and they're going to have to scale it, right? For sure. Because if they don't scale this, and let's say this game gets really popular, and there's 10,000 on in the world in one day, with the advanced features that they're offering, it would definitely bog down the server. Now, what they did do is they made a couple different servers, right? So they're really spreading out the resources over a good portion of the game. So that's kind of here we go. Ah, what am I missing? Nope, that's it. Okay, let's go. Let's go back to the homestead. Make some linen. All right. Yeah. So. It's going to be amazing this next year, 2025. It's going to be insane. The player experience for 2026, if AI is locally available for gaming studios,
just think of all the NPCs that you can have. You know how you have their rep in, I think it's Baldur's Gate, but you have a certain rep. You can actually create that by the NPC liking you or not liking you based on their interactions with you. I think that's going to be amazing. I mean, we have players, right? But players aren't on all the time, and sometimes interacting with players is it's cool. Don't get me wrong. It's not what I was going to. Did he just take him out in one? Nice. He's higher level than I am. And I purposely wear this leather so they don't know how high a level I am. Because I'm not bad. I'm about mid-level. Definitely around mid-level. Alright, so to start this off, I need to move one in there and then go to my spindle. And I need linen string. As much as I want to do the other, let's just do it all. I should get about 200 per. About 124. 600,000. Yeah. Whatever. Let's see. I'm thinking more immersive the world you can make it with AI, the better the player experience is going to be. Because player experience is everything in an MMO. The gaming, well, no, I shouldn't say everything, but it's within the top 3, right, that I look for. I definitely want to be immersed in the world. The players, that's why I joined an RPG server. A lot of people don't do the RPG, but that's okay. But it's gonna be really cool. It's gonna be like I said. What are your thoughts? Where would you put the just in boss fights would be incredible. You'd have to put some limitations because the AI is gonna be really smart compared to you, and you're gonna be able to. It's gonna be able to interpret, even anticipate. Because remember, AI is all about probabilities, and if it, what you'd have to limit it on is that the creature that you're fighting only has the capability of understanding where you or how you fight as long as you fight it. Meaning every subsequent enemy would have to start from ground zero because they hadn't seen you fight. Ah, man, I could write an algorithm on that, or not an algorithm, but there would be a process that I can map for the developers. That would be amazing. So if any developers over there in Pax Dei, please look at this because this is going to be amazing. And you can charge monthly for the server time. Like $20 a month per player would give you pretty close to unlimited ChatGPT, right? Now, how you would isolate each individual personality, maybe you don't. Maybe you let the AI craft a personality and have multiple personalities for one AI. Have it as the puppet master, so to speak. I don't know. It'll definitely be interesting, to say the least. All this to make armor. Cool. I might be able to here. Oh, not that. Do I have another one of these? Yeah, I do. I don't think I have enough for 80 though. Yeah, I do. I have 80. Okay, so that's what I need to craft it. Linen string. There we go. Since it's trivial, I basically guaranteed the product. I think you can actually fail trivial, but it's so... Like, right now I'm at level 25, and level 20 is where I needed to be mastered, so I'm not sure what that second number means. I'm not sure. No, this one. Linen. There we go. Now I have that. I can put all these away. Oop. And I can actually use this wool, because this wool is just taking up so much room. Look at how much wool I have. If I actually, you know what, I might just want my inventory, because I know how much wool I actually have, and it's stored from the last world. Wool. It won't matter. Oh, cotton is what I need. That's why I didn't do it. Well, let's craft it, because honestly, I have too much wool. Way too much wool. Well, let's see. That's about it for tonight's episode, the podcast. Maybe we'll do tomorrow night as well. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section and or the chat. Looking forward to discussing tomorrow's topic. I don't know. I haven't picked it yet. Keep an eye out on X. Also, I have a LinkedIn. Follow me on LinkedIn. I do articles there periodically. I should be working on another one, but I haven't worked on it. I'm like in total vacation mode right now. I'm not thinking whatsoever. I will be putting out a new video. Putting in the finishing touches. It's called Shackles and Shadows. It's, you'll like the song. Oh, put a thumbs up if you like the song as well. And put a like in there if you like the song at the beginning of this. I changed it a little bit. Well, I didn't change it. I rewrote it, and then I had Suno AI develop it for me. But the other one is, again, produced, written, directed, written by Suno AI. I directed, which ones did I do? Runway ML and Kling 1.6 is what I'm using now. And there's going to be some Sora in there, but Sora doesn't, unless you're paying for it, doesn't like you to do human representation. So I use Sora for different things. I do get some free credits every month because I pay for the ChatGPT, but I'm not at that $200 pro per month thing. And unless this channel takes off, that's never going to happen. But with that, all that said, we'll go into the sunset with all this crafting happening, and I'll do the outro. Where again, like, subscribe, hit that notification bell, comment. I will respond to your comments. We're putting out a new video, Shackles and Shadows. Check out the video that I put out. I have it on my X. Closer than I knew. It's pretty good. First attempt at AI, but the song's really good. And share your thoughts underneath it. Pass it around. Share this video. Let's see what we can do with getting some viewership on Pax Dei, and let's see if people like the topics that I'm talking about. And if you like the topics I'm talking about, go ahead and let me know. Again, LinkedIn, X, and of course here on YouTube. With all that said, we will see you tomorrow. Have a good night and have a good day, depending on where you are in the world. And we will talk to you tomorrow. Be kind to each other and be safe.
With every step, a lesson learned. From fire's heat to the fields I've turned. The blade and bow, the forge and flame. I sharpen my skills, I play the game. Each day brings a challenge I must face. I train my hands with careful grace. From alchemy's art to the hunter's way. I'll find the strength to seize the day. I carve my path, I walk the line, in the shadow of the ancient sign. Through trial and toil I'll find my way, learning more with each passing day. The skill of survival, the will to thrive, in a world where the strong survive. I'll face the night, I'll take the chance, I'm ready to fight, to learn to dance. For every strike and every fall, I'm building my strength, I'm standing tall. In the heart of the wild and the calm of the night, I gather my skills, I'm ready to fight. From the herbs I find to the iron I mold, each lesson learned is a story told. The stars above, they guide my hand, as I hold my craft, I take my stand. In the quiet woods, in the mountains chill, I push myself, I shape my will. With each new tool and every lore, I'm stronger now than I was before. I carve my path, I walk the line, in the shadow of the ancient sign. Through trial and toil I'll find my way, learning more with each passing day. The skill of survival, the will to thrive, in a world where the strong survive. I'll face the night, I'll take the chance, I'm ready to fight, to learn to dance. For every strike and every fall, I'm building my strength, I'm standing tall. In the heart of the wild and the calm of the night, I gather my skills, I'm ready to fight. The road is long, but I won't turn back. The lessons I learned keep me on track. With each new skill, the stronger I grow. In the face of the storm, I let my courage show. I've tasted defeat, I felt the sting, but I rise again with each new spring. For knowledge is power, and wisdom the key. I'm forging my path, I'm breaking free. The skill of survival, the will to thrive, in a world where the strong survive. I'll face the night, I'll take the chance, I'm ready to fight, to learn to dance. For every strike and every fall, I'm building my strength, I'm standing tall. In the heart of the wild and the calm of the night, I gather my skills, I'm ready to fight.